Hello YouTube, I'm Vince White. I'm an employment attorney, and on this channel we answer publicly posted questions from YouTube users, getting folks the answers they need from an employment attorney. We have a question from a YouTube user who will remain nameless. And that YouTube user, I think a longtime viewer of the channel, asks us, Happy New Year, Mr. White. Happy New Year, Mr. Anonymous. I want to ask you about FMLA, so the Family Medical Leave Act, on the federal level. I believe my employer will deny my FMLA just based on them denying all of my prior reasonable accommodations. I submitted the medical stuff from my doctors, which I'll request 1 day off per week, which would be intermittent FMLA, which is something you can also obtain, right? You can have FMLA in big blocks of time, or you can have it intermittently. We have a couple different videos on the channel about the different forms of FMLA that people can get on the federal level. But the question goes on. If it is denied for whatever reason, what recourse is there? I have a pending EEOC case, but the need to care for myself can't wait until March of next year. That makes sense. You have to take care of yourself first, right? If you don't take care of yourself, your ability to earn is going to be directly impaired. So, depends on who you work for to some extent. But if you work for a private employer, a state employer, a city employer, or some federal employers, which, yeah, you're going to be like, I can already hear your eye rolls here. Some federal employers? Yeah, it's ridiculous. Some, but not all federal jobs. Then you have two options on how to enforce your FMLA, whether it's intermittent or just a full run of FMLA, whatever you're seeking. The first option, which I do not necessarily recommend, is to file with the Wage and Hour Division of the Federal Department of Labor. Now, they're free, which is great. The results vary wildly, and things can take a long time. So, free is amazing, and they will help you. And if you can't afford an attorney to go to federal court, then this is a great option. So you contact the Wage and Hour Division of the Federal Department of Labor, and they will theoretically help you out. It is part of their purview. That is one of the options for you to address breaches of the Family Medical Leave Act for most employers, with the exception of some federal employers. Now, the better option, in my opinion, would be hire an attorney, go on to federal court. Bring your private right of action, sue for breaches of the Family Medical Leave Act, among other things, which I'm sure you'll be able to do, because it looks like you have an EEOC case going on here, so there's probably also discrimination claims or sexual harassment claims, whatever it is. Group everything in federal court, get an attorney, and go to federal litigation. That is better for a variety of reasons, including you're more likely to scare the employer, I hate to say scare the employer straight, but scare the employer out of, I don't think that's a sexual orientation comment, I think that's just an old saying, but, scare them into doing the right thing, so to speak. In addition to that, Family Medical Leave Act claims can be pretty valuable in federal court. Those cases can put money in your pocket in a way that bringing your claim to the DOL is less likely to do. So, that's the second thing to think about. You've got a couple different options here. It's probably worth running your case by local counsel, seeing what they will and will not bring for you, and how they'll structure those offers of representation. And then if it's worth it to you, go with the attorney. If it's not worth it to you, or if it's just, not in the budget, or if you don't want to give away a fat percentage of your claims, you can always file with the Department of Labor. I suspect you'll do much better with the attorney even after giving a percentage out of your case. But, that's my best guess. I'm not a fortune teller here. I can't tell you the future. And the Department of Labor might do right by you and would be essentially free. So that's a great thing, right? Mr. Anonymous, I hope this answers your questions. I will be here if you have follow-up questions. Just post them in the comments down below. And this video will go live the 31st of December. So Have to tell everyone that I'm doing a live stream on 31st of December, a New Year's Eve live stream at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be going live. I'll be doing anywhere from an hour to maybe 2 hours. We'll see. We'll see how it goes, but it'll be a rip roaring fun time. I'll have guest stars, not human beings. My guest stars will be alcohol, but that's fine. These guest stars are more interesting. All right. If the video was helpful, like, subscribe, comment down below, share the channel so we grow. I will see you all in the new year if I don't see you at the live stream. Take care.